Okay, now we're gonna go into our next pose. Now let's begin by just lifting both arms above your head. Let's take a deep breath here and bring our arms straight down by our side. And this pose helps you find your balance. Now, as you exhale, you are going to come forward into that high plank. Let's take a deep breath in and reach up towards the sky. Now we're going to take a deep breath in and release as we come down. Now, as you're here, take a big breath in and lift your arms above your head. Let's inhale and bring our arms up to the side.
Now we are going to slowly come down into a downward dog.
Now let's transition into a plank pose.
Let's
take a comfortable seat here, sitting up tall, relaxing the shoulders. So we are going to go into a forward fold, hands to the ground. Okay, now you want to bring your hands to your chest, palms together. Now we're going to raise our arms above our head, then slowly place our left foot on our right thigh. This is the first position, and it will help you with your balance. Now we are going to do a triangle pose. And from here, you can either go to a low plank or chaturanga. Okay, now we're going to move into downward dog. And from this lunge, you're going to extend your left arm straight up. And now you can transition into downward dog. Now you're going to hold this position and really sink into the front knee. We're going to start with our feet shoulder width apart. Now raise your hands up over your head, palms together. We're going to go into tabletop, and then we're going to go into cow pose, lifting the chest and tilting the head up slightly. This is a plank, and make sure to keep your core tight. This pose will open up your hips and shoulders. This is going to help us get the blood flowing and open up our muscles. And I want you to squat down as low as you can, pushing from your heels. This exercise will really work your shoulders. Now we are going to take our arms to the side, and then slowly we are going to turn our body to each side. This exercise will really work your core muscles. We're going to start with a simple step forward and raise your arms. This exercise will really work your shoulders and your back. We're just going to move our arms up and down, and now some side lunges. This exercise will really work your core muscles. We're going to start with an upper body stretch, so just take your hands together and push it all the way up. We're going to start with a little bit of shoulder mobility. We're going to start with our feet shoulder width apart, bend your knees, and come down in a squat. I'm going to show you the best way to do a plank. And the key to a great squat is you want to keep your knees right over your toes. We're going to start with a simple arm circle, so elbows in, and we're going to rotate forward. Now we're gonna bring our arms up to shoulder height, nice and slow. We're gonna start with a squat, making sure that your chest is up. You wanna start with your arms out to the side and then raise them up above your head. You're gonna take your dumbbells and bring them up to your shoulders. Now, you can either hold this or you can use a band or a weight. I'm going to show you guys a few of my favorite lower body exercises. We're going to start with a squat, keeping your back straight and your hands at chest level. We're going to do a squat, then we're going to go into a lunge, and then we're going to do a plank. Now what I want you to do is keep your chest up, engage your core, and sink down to that 90-degree angle. I'm going to start with my arms straight up and then go right down to my waist. You're going to keep your back nice and flat, and you're going to use your core. You're going to keep your rib cage down. Now you want to keep your core really tight and do a controlled squat. Hi, today I'm going to show you my workout routine. This exercise will strengthen your shoulders and improve your posture. We're going to start with the arms up and a 90-degree angle, and then down, keeping your back straight. And now you are going to bring your arms up and lift your chest to the sky, parallel to the floor, and then pull your elbows in. Now we're going to start with an arm raise. Today, I'm going to walk you through a beginner's bodyweight workout, and we're going to start with squats. We're going to start with the feet shoulder width apart with your hands on your hips. We're going to start with the lunge, and what you want to do is keep your core engaged. I'm going to show you guys how to do a squat jump. This exercise will really work your shoulders and your core. This exercise will really work your core and your balance. I'm going to show you the movement and do a set here. Now you can add in the arms to make this more of a full body movement. I'm going to start with just a basic squat, X-legged hat. And then we're going to repeat it on the other side. You can do one side at a time or both. This exercise will really work your glutes and your thighs. This is going to work your glutes and your core, so it's a really great exercise. We're going to step back, and then we're going to do a deep lunge. And you want to reach up and over, feeling a nice stretch along the side of the body. We're going to take a nice deep breath, step forward, and extend our arms straight out. This exercise will really work your core muscles. This exercise will really work your core and your shoulders. This exercise will really work your shoulders and core. We're going to go into a slow, controlled march. Now we're going to start with a step forward into a lunge. You want to have a little bit of tension on the band, keeping your arms straight, and pull apart. We're going to go ahead and bring our hands up over our head, extending through our body, coming onto our toes. We're going to take a wide stance, arms out to the side, and bend over at the waist, keeping your back straight. I'm going to show you the first exercise. You're going to start with your feet shoulder width apart, core engaged, back straight. This is going to work your quads and your glutes.
And then we go into our squat position, making sure our arms are up. You want to keep your core engaged and keep your elbows tucked into your side. We're going to go into a lunge and extend our arms to the side. This exercise will really work your core muscles.
I'm going to show you the dumbbell bicep curl.
This exercise will really work your core muscles. And make sure to keep your elbows in close to your body. This exercise will target your glutes and your core, engaging your muscles for a full workout.
And I want you to push your hips back and sit down into this squat.
We're going to start with our bicep curls.
I'm going to show you how to do a proper squat.
This is going to work your shoulders and your legs at the same time.
This is going to work your biceps and then down into a squat. And as we come down, we're going to curl up with both hands.
This exercise will really work your core muscles.
And then we're going to come back up and start again. Now, you want to step forward and you are going to lunge into your side.
This exercise will target your chest and triceps. Now, what I want you to do is bring your arms up towards your shoulders. We're going to start with a squat, arms out in front of you.
And you want to keep your core really tight.
Now we're going to take our legs wide, hips push back, keeping a nice straight back.
And the most important thing here is you keep your core engaged.
This exercise will help you increase your flexibility and range of motion in your shoulders. Now, you want to keep your back straight and your core engaged. You want to hinge at the hips, keeping your back nice and straight. Now we're going to open up those arms, and I want you to lower them to your sides. This is going to work your biceps and your shoulders. Now we're going to do our bicep curls, and you want to make sure your elbows are in, and you're going to curl.
I'm going to show you the exercise that we're going to do today, and we're going to start with an arm raise. So, now you're going to step to the side, and at the same time, you're going to do a little squat.
Now you can step to the side and then step back, and you can do this with a jump if you want.
Now, what I want you to do is squat down and bring your arms up. I'm going to show you 3 simple exercises you can do from home. This exercise will really work your shoulders and your back.
You want to start in a squat position, and then with your weights, bring them up over your head.
Now, let's get into the first exercise.
This exercise will target your lower body muscles.
Now, you can also do this standing, and you're going to go 1, 2, 3, back to the center. Now we're going to bring our arms up and out to the side.
Now we're going to do a lunge, stepping forward with one foot. Okay, so this is how to do the tricep curl, and you should be feeling a burn in the back of your arms. And remember, it's important to keep your elbows tucked in while you lift.
We're going to go ahead and pull the handles down to our chest.
We're going to start with an arm extension. You're going to bring the weights out straight and pull them back towards your chest, squeezing your shoulder blades. And then as you exhale, you're going to bend forward into a forward fold. And now, as we inhale, we're going to reach our arms straight up to the sky. And as we exhale, we're going to bend forward, keeping our back straight. We'll take a deep inhale here, reaching the arms overhead. And now you can just do your mountain pose. Hands at your side, feet firmly planted on the sand, and look towards the camera. And now let's take a deep breath in and exhale and bend forward from the hips. And now let's move into triangle pose. We're just going to take a moment to find our balance. This is tree pose. And you want to place your foot on your inner thigh. And now inhale and lift your arms overhead. We're going to start with our feet shoulder width apart, arms straight out to your sides. We'll begin with mountain pose, bringing your feet together, lengthening tall through the spine, and reaching our arms overhead. And now, as we inhale, we're going to bring our arms up over our head. So you want to bend forward at the waist, extending your arms down towards your feet, and then come on back up. Okay, we're going to reach our arms up over our head, palms together, and then begin to bring our right foot up. And when we exhale, we're going to bend forward. Now let's bring our arms out to the sides, parallel to the ground. Now let's move into Warrior Two with our arms straight. Now as you inhale, bring your arms up over your head. We're going to start with a wide stance. And make sure we reach tall. And now bring your arms over your head, bending at the waist. Now, as you're inhaling, lift your arms above your head. And now bring your hands together at your heart center, tilt your head, and then we're going to slowly bend forward.
Diese Pose ist großartig für die Hüften und den unteren Rücken. And now you're going to come into a plank position.
As you bend forward at the waist, stretch your arms straight ahead while keeping your back straight.
Ich mag es, wenn sich meine Beine so anfühlen.
And just reach for the sky, feeling this nice stretch.